On our worksheet for 10.3, and we're on the second question here. So we have a restaurant has a choose 3 for $3 menu where you choose 3 different items from the list of hamburger, hot dog, french fries, tater tots, or small soda, and you get all that for $3. We want to know how many possible meal combinations are there. So one of the interesting things to think about then is, well, what does it look like when we choose these meals? Right? Does choosing something like a hamburger first and then french fries and then a small soda, is that something different than choosing the soda first and then the hamburger and then the french fries? Well, no, it's really not. Really, all we're doing right here is we're choosing a group of things. And sometimes it's funny to think about a group of things when it's not people, but it works just the same. So really what we're doing is we're saying choose a group of, we're going to pick 3 things. And let's think about from how many. How many options do we have for those 3 things? Well, we've got hamburger, hot dog, french fries, tater tots, small soda. There's 5 different options. So we're going to choose 3 things from 5, and it's a group of things, which means we're going to use a combination, which is pretty interesting because notice what we're going to have is we're going to have a combination of from 5 things, choose 3 of them. But that's exactly what we had in our other question that we looked at as well, the question where we were choosing a group of 3 people from 5 people, which is kind of a neat thing to notice with these counting techniques. Is essentially what we're doing is we're trying to take out all of the unnecessary context of a question of, well, okay, are we picking people for subcommittees? Are we picking food items to make up a meal combination? And really just breaking it down into its key components. The fact that we're picking a group of 3 things from 5 things, and then looking at how to count that. So again, to remember the formula for this, we're going to have n factorial, which in this case is 5 factorial, over 3 factorial, and then times 5 minus 3 factorial. So 5 factorial over 3 factorial, 2 factorial. So we start to write out the 5 factorial, which is 5 times 4, and then we can stop at 3 and put a factorial on it, because that's 3 times 2 times 1, because down here I also have 3 factorial, and then 2 factorial. So cancel the 3 factorials, so we're left with 5 times 4, all over 2 times 1, which is 20 divided by 2, which gives us the total number of meal options being 10, which is the same thing that we found for our activity question. And the reason is because we're counting them in the same way. Both of them are 5, choose 3.